What up, y'all? It's a Rich Exchange podcast. I go by Wavy. I'm here with my man Big Dirt. Here with Top MC. You already? And this is episode 5, extended true stories segment. So, with that being said, Big Dirt.
Yeah, we gonna let me get this mic close. We gonna get right into it. We're not gonna waste no time. Um, so my first question to you is, the fuck happened in Atlanta, nigga?
Oh, Atlanta. So we
Mm-hmm.
talking 2020, 2 years ago,
2 years ago.
on my birthday. We
Mm-hmm.
went to the A for my birthday. You know, me and the gang, and we was lit out
So
there.
when you say gang, who you refer to when you
Me
say
and your
gang?
me and your brothers, the regular
Okay.
niggas we always around.
Okay.
So yeah, we went to Atlanta for my birthday, and we was out there. We was celebrating, and I got into an incident with my right hand man, and that shit been circulating,
Mm-hmm.
trying to make me sound crazy around the Bronx, all type of shit. So we gonna clear all of that up today.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So first things first, um, we out there for like 2 days already. We get into a argument about the car rental.
Okay.
My right hand man lost the keys.
Okay.
So we out there fighting like cats and dogs on some bullshit. And
Mm-hmm.
the crazy thing is you would think that I'm arguing with my right hand man that his big brother's right there, which is our man too. He would intervene and try to step in and mediate and see what's going on. No, we just arguing by ourselves like we the only two niggas out there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we going back and forth for a little bit, and he ended up really having the keys. I just called him on it like, yo, bro, you had the keys last. We stopped to get something to eat, and he's like, get the fuck out my face with that. I'm like, word.
Mm.
And yo, we out there with strangers. The first thing they said to me was like, yo, ain't that your right hand man? Why he talking to you like that?
Oh,
I'm
that's your
like, I'm
man.
trying to figure
Is
out the
that your man?
same
Is
shit.
that your man?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and the whole time, I feel some type of way. I
Mm-hmm.
feel violated. The first thing I told Jill was like, yo, we gonna end up getting it. I'm gonna fight this nigga over this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like we gonna fight, whatever the case may be. He violated me to the max. Long story short, he had the
So
keys
let me
though.
ask you a question before you continue with that. How did you feel at that point? Like, where was you at that point? Where was your mind at that? Where
My
was your mind at that point?
It's sad that that shit became a regular thing. We fight like that all the time. I
Right.
was just surprised it happened out of town in front of people. We argue like that
Mm,
all the time.
mm.
So I was just like, you doing this in front of niggas? Like, yeah, you on
Right.
some other shit.
And,
Like,
Go
and,
ahead,
and,
D. Go
and
ahead, D.
that and that and that's the thing. It's one thing for you to have, I guess, you know what I'm saying, your little fights here and there,
Mm-hmm.
y'all exchange words behind the scenes. But it's a
Yeah.
different thing when you have an audience in front of you, and it's like you trying to put on a show in
Yeah,
front of
you
them.
showing you
Yeah,
showing your man up. Yeah, you
exactly.
should. Yeah.
niggas supposed to
I
move
don't like.
Millie.
I don't really like shit like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we going to curse each other out, say, yo, nigga, you short, nigga, you fat, whatever. We say that behind closed
Closed
doors. We
doors,
don't make a
yeah.
show in front of
Mind you,
people.
that ain't even what got me.
Hmm.
Like, so it like I said, sadly, it was a regular to me. It was, and then the nigga ended up really having the keys. So that shit was kind of like, nigga ain't apologized to me. Somebody just brought me the key, like, yo, he found it.
Mhm.
I was like, word, we
Mm,
out. So
mm,
what happens next is they get to the crib before me. So now we driving in separate cars. My other man's pull off. I'm driving by myself. I'm trying to cool down. I stop at a gas station. When I stopped at the gas station, I get a call from my man's like, yo, your godbrother's at the crib.
right.
So I'm like, word? They're like, yeah, your godbrother's at the crib.
The alleged shooter.
Yeah. So and what you told me when you heard that part, like when they said, he was there when they got there.
Yeah. So basically, I got the call. Because I hear about y'all situations every now and again, and the majority of the time, I really don't even pay him no mind. To be honest with you, I just be like, yeah, that's them doing. That's just them doing the shit that they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's been so many years. Like niggas knew each other for mad. You know what I'm saying? Like mad years. You know what I'm saying? So I never really take y'all argument situations, serious. Well, at least between you and Trishan. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't really take that serious at all.
Right.
So when I hear it, I just be like, oh, whatever. But Lacey kind of broke it down or whatever the case may be. you know, he was animated about it and just like, yeah, you know, this what happened. I was like, word. I was like, you know, so I'm like, all right, this story's kind of a little different. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I said to you when I called you was sound a little shaky.
And that's the
It sound a little shaky.
that's the one thing as a hood nigga, I'll take that. Like it looked funny. Me and you
Yeah.
get into an argument, and after my man pull up, whatever the case may be. But this is what I'm gonna say on that. Niggas gotta stop using that friend word so loosely.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you say somebody your friend, that shit is like a relationship you've been in. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can't just say that's a random nigga outside. I deserve a question or a conversation.
Almost close
Ask
like
me
being
about,
almost close like being your girlfriend in
like
some
you feel
ways.
me? Pause. But
I'm being
like
honest though.
not ask me a question. Ask me my
Mm-hmm.
intentions on it. And the
Yeah.
one thing I will say is that when we if I like soon as they called me, they say, yo, your god brother's here. The first thing I did was sped to the crib. So like if my god brother came to do something to somebody, he wouldn't have been waiting
For you.
for me.
Right.
He would have had instructions
Right.
on what to do, who to do it to, whatever. The first thing that nigga said when you told me the story was like, oh, they asked him who he was there for, and he didn't even really know.
Right.
He didn't really even know the situation. So if I called
Right.
him to pull up to do something to somebody, I definitely would have gave the nigga a picture or to do
Mhm.
something. Like he would have had some type of the nigga was just standing in the cut like Batman when I got there.
Right.
I said, like, yo, and the first thing I did was bark with him, like, yo, what you doing? You scaring people. Get your hands out your pocket. Like you bugging the
One
fuck
thing I
out.
will say is when I did get the story, he did say that part, but then it just wasn't really making sense as well. Like it was a lot of holes in it. It was just like, okay, he was there, he was standing there, he ain't do nothing. Said he had a gun, thought he had a gun, he was going like this. I'm just like, what? Like
When
it
it
just
all came out, he wasn't
Mhm.
even there.
I
Kenny corny ass was there.
and that's another
And then he gave the
that's
story,
another
and
situation
not to
to the
even
story.
say, he called me himself and told me he exaggerated the story with his man and agreed with it because that's his man.
And I was on three-way.
That's crazy.
We was on
He,
three-way.
he Kenny
So
agreed.
niggas can't so
Yo,
niggas can't even
yo,
lie and
the
say that
nigga,
wasn't true, 'cause we
said,
was on
yo,
three-way.
you know how Jo get. I'm just agreeing with him because that's my man. Out his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's just a few points I wanted to make with that whole situation. Like if my intentions was bad with any of that, because it ended up being nothing. When I got there, my godbrother actually already had the address because he was supposed to party with us. He didn't know what I was talking about. He said, yo, if I came to do something with somebody, this my city, I'd have came with 100 bloods. Niggas wouldn't have left.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, I'm coming by myself for. I'd have came
Right.
with 100 niggas. And then my whole thing is like, what? I'm killing everybody in the house over an argument with Mac. I can't get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get away with just doing something to him?
Yeah.
And then
You
I'm gonna
gotta
just come back
to New
home
York.
to y'all 17,000 niggas of Spartan blood to fucking stomp my doors through. Like, no, nigga, it don't work. It don't work that way.
Yeah.
Unless I was gonna kill a fucking whole house, which I wasn't.
Yeah.
It was never going down.
Yeah.
So I don't really get what niggas' intentions was or what I would have got out of it, but
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. My whole thing is that I don't want to make it seem like I'm the one that brought this to the internet or to social media or anywhere out there. This shit was floating around, and I'm hearing it. Niggas is saying Dirty's no good. Niggas could have told me.
Yeah.
They took a picture of me and my god brother after. How y'all take a picture of y'all alleged killer before he leave?
You got
Look,
that picture. You
I got that.
picture, right?
We gonna pull that shit up. I got that picture.
Yeah.
Niggas took a picture of like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't
that's
have
the thing that didn't make. That's the thing that didn't make.
you
sense
hanging
to
out with me for a year after that,
That's what I was about to say.
spending money.
I seen y'all in Applebee's with not Applebee's.
We never go to Applebee's, my nigga. Why you?
What was that? I don't know where the fuck y'all was at. Billy B's? Where y'all was
Yo,
at?
this is nigga.
Where y'all was
Nah, now you gonna make me really.
at? But you was with him and what's his son name again?
It was Capital Grill we was at, nigga.
It looked like Applebee's. It looked like Applebee's.
Nah,
Oh,
validated.
But you
So-
was with him and Zorion. I seen that picture. That's what I'm talking about.
You talking about when I took my godson out?
Right,
Yeah,
that's
the
what I'm talking
alleged
about.
nigga that wasn't fucking with me no more. That called you say he ain't fucking with me, but he's still hanging out with me, telling me he loved me. He gonna fly me to Atlanta like I'm a bitch. He gonna fly me out. Yo, I pay half your ticket. What's all this weird shit if you don't fuck with me?
Right.
I can't do. That's how niggas get killed, and that's why I gotta take this shit so personal.
Mhm.
Because y'all sitting there talking in closed circles when y'all niggas is widows, and really y'all little brothers is really like that, and I gotta worry about them now doing some shit to me because y'all done spread that shit like that. Like, what's wrong? Like, yeah.
So this is my question to you, Dirk. What do you think it really was? You know what I'm saying? Because if
Oh
Name, believe.
shit.
That's a good question,
Yeah,
D.
Yo, you gonna go there?
That's
Yo,
a good question.
Yo, I thought we was gonna say that for the fake friendship, but if we really want to go there,
Well,
like
Well,
it,
you know what? You're right. You're right.
like-
Maybe
like-
we should save that for the
yeah,
fake
yeah.
friends.
We
Yeah.
go, yo,
That's a
because
deep-
I was
that's a
about,
deep- yeah.
woo, yo, we ain't gonna go there.
That's a great question.
Shit was about to
Thank
get
you,
critical,
thank you. Yeah.
but
All right, so we gonna tap into that later.
So where do you think the relationship is now?
it's dirty, and I'm back. I'm back. Wolves, yes sir, still wolves. Free mighty. Yo, let me come from right here real quick. Little nigga keep on playing with us like I don't always keep it with me. Try to run up on me, might just give him 50. See all us having beef with niggas getting sticky. It wasn't till I heard what niggas did to Louis till it really start to hit me how I see it. If it's me or you, one of your scout. And just for thinking that I'm playing with you, one in your doubt. It's all a game until I come to your house. They talking about we can fight when niggas dying just for running their mouth. If they're booming, then I'm booming too. They be like booming who? Nigga, I'm booming you. Fuck am I supposed to do? Any nigga with me always gonna be living comfortable. Ty Mighty's in the you know, but this nigga here my brother too. That screaming love, but it was never true. Cause when you tell me you my nigga, certain shit you not supposed to do. My niggas need me, I'm available. They say it's up with Dave, I'm always coming through. Them niggas never didn't love me like I love them. Yeah, that shit hurt. You never love me like I love you. Hitting all the time, you never love me like I love you. And that shit hurt. You never. You good. Maybe I'm grimy like you say I am. Maybe I ain't your friend. I be the nigga from the stories that's betraying him. I bet you didn't tell him about the part when you was slaying him. I probably call my brother so them niggas never play again. Now cut the fuckery. Dirty's always sucker free, and any nigga fuck with you already know what's up with me. Them mobsters on the block, but know them niggas wasn't budging me. I always got my gun because a nigga never touching me, and they respected y'all because of me. I parked the phone on the corner in the ghetto, living luxury. I did the work to make the niggas call me Dirt, so you gon' always be my son, and I ain't never losing custody. Rah, let them all fly. Rah, they can all fly. Heard they want to smoke, you see, I'm trying to get them all high. Landed on my feet so I can never be the fall guy. They say it's something they can all die. Them niggas never didn't. Whew. And that shit hurt. Yo, they never love me like I love them. Huh. Hitting all this time, you never love me like I love you. And that shit hurt. Yo, you never. Yo, let me get into it. Yo, you never love me like I love you. I gripped the pistol for you, spin the block and had them motherfuckers missing for you, dishing for you. When they say them brothers ain't no different from you, going on the mission for you. It ain't my fault you never loved me like I love you. When I called you my girl, I had the bag and I gave you the world. See, we was good when it's diamonds and pearls. When it's bad, you was ready to twirl. Had me ready to hurl. Ain't my fault you never loved me like I love you. When you really my mom, you did me bad, crushed my heart in your palms. I was dead and I couldn't respond. I read your text and I wouldn't respond. Never do you no harm. Ain't my fault you never loved me like I love you. When I gave you my heart and what was bad, I was fucked from the start. Thought it was love, it was hate in the dark. But through it all, I wasn't playing it smart. They wasn't playing their part. Them motherfuckers never. Yeah, it's dirty. And I'm back. I'm back.